Hey guys, it's me, it's Vinny. Welcome back to another video. Oh guys, get your drink, get your snack, because today's video, story time is going to be even better. Today is going to be a story on how I fought someone at a Target. Not just a regular Target, a local Target. So I'm kind of well known over there. So this goes back, maybe I was maybe 16. Don't mind that. Grab your drink. Today we got Coke once again.
Oh yeah.
Hop in. If you're wondering why I look like the nanny, I just recorded a Vogue video for my magazines because I wanted to show my collection. But anyways, so today goes way back. Way back. Long time ago. I was 16. I was shopping with my mom and my little sister at a Target. It was casual. I didn't want to be there. I was tired and I just got back from cheer practice. Well, I think they were tryouts. Yes, I got back from cheer tryouts, so I was 17. Take that, I take it back. I wasn't 16, 17. I got back from cheer tryouts and we needed to go to Target. I was like, ugh. You know, I was already sweating balls, you know. So as I'm going there, we head over to Target because my mom needed to pick up things. I start walking by myself, you know, looking at the clothes, you know, doing a casual scroll. You know, so I go in. Sorry, we walk in. First, I think we had, what did we have? We got something to eat first, and then we headed over to Target. So I was full and tired. So we walk into Target, and like I said, I start scrolling around, looking through the clothes, you know what people do at a Target, you know. We only came in there for one thing, you know. When people shop at Target, they come home with 2 carts full of shit. Luckily, we didn't. But I did see some cute stuff that I regret not buying. So as we're strolling, I'm like, ugh, I have to go here. I don't want to be here. I was sweating. My hair kind of looked like this, but it was, you know, more, you know, cricket, you know. It was hanging by a string. So I had I was sweaty. It was disgusting. And as I'm walking to the clothing section, I needed to use the restroom. I know, already starting off as a fight. I'm just kidding. I go in the restroom, and I'm a guy, so I go in the guy's restroom. So as I'm going inside the guy's restroom, you know, I don't really care. I get stared at. It doesn't really bother me. But this is the crazy part. I got stared at, but nothing happened. I go in the restroom, you know, pee, you know, get out, wash my hands, y'all. Some of you men do not wash y'all's hands, but I wash my hands. Yes, it's all squeaky clean. So I wash my hands. And I get out. Once after I'm done looking at the clothes, because like I said, we got out to eat, and you know, my bladder was full. So I go strolling down back to my mom, and then we, you know, go through the aisles left and right. And so I'm like, oh, my little sister, she needs to use the restroom. But this was, hours later. We were in Target for hours. And I was like, oh, I just got back. Like, are you serious? I don't want to go all the way down there. Because we were, like, in the pet aisle. And the pet aisle is super far from the restrooms in the front. And so, let me get a drink. Oh, that was delicious. So, as I'm casually, you know, going inside, they're talking. My family's talking. They're disrupting me. Anyways, back to the video. So I go into, I'm like, okay, wait. I tell my sister, wait, we'll go right now to the restroom because we were still looking at the pet section. I don't know why we were looking. I swear, we don't ever go shopping with my parents, I swear. So I go, you know, I run away. I run away because I didn't want to take my sister to the restroom. I didn't want to go. So I started looking back at, like, the furniture section or something. I don't know. I was looking through some other sections. And then eventually my little sister comes finding me. And she's like, take me to the restroom. I'm like, fine, I will. So I go, walk my sister over to the restroom. And as I'm walking to the restroom, I let her in. She's like, okay, go. I'll go to the restroom too, because like if she's going, might as well I might go. I head into the boys' restroom. I was like, why the fuck is it packed? Like, come on, it's like after school, like, come on. So it's packed. I'm like, oh, sorry. This one guy, all the other guys were like young. They didn't care. This one guy in particular, fuck you, bitch. He was the biggest cunt ever. I was like, ooh, already made me bad. He already started staring at me. He's like, oh, I think you're in the wrong restroom. I'm like, I think not. I had my manners. I was like, I don't think I am. He obviously got scared. He was like, whoa. So I was like, I'm gonna use, like, let me use, like, bro, like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, already telling me, like, oh, you're in the wrong restroom. Like, he said it in a tone that made it seem like, oh, like, what are you doing in here? Like, you bastard, That's how he made it seem like. So, I do my business and I wash my hands and I, get out as fast as I can because I already felt uncomfortable. Then I walk out on the way from my little sister by the water fountain. I'm just looking around. I'm like, ooh, like, minding my own business. Then I'm like, okay, once my sister gets done, we start walking back. And as I'm walking back, this guy follows me and my little sister to my mom. And as we're walking, we didn't get close to my mom, so my mom doesn't really know about the story. Because I never tell anyone, because it just didn't bother me at the time. But now I'm bringing up, like, fuck this man. This man taps me on the back of my shoulder and says, next time you should use the restroom where you think you belong. What? Go to the restroom where I think I belong? What do you mean? I'm a man. Like, if I feel comfortable using the men's restroom, I'm going to use the men's restroom. Like, damn. And I turn around, I'm like, no, I think I'm going to use the men's restroom because that's where... I didn't have an argument with him. Like, in my head, I said those things. Like, I'm comfortable. Like, why is he bugging? I turn around as he taps me in my set. I'm like, excuse me, sir. I'm like, don't touch me. And he's like, well, like I said, he repeated his words. He's like, well, go to the restroom where you think you belong. And I was like, this is homophobic. Like, homophobe. And I turn around. Like, as I turn around, I look at him, like, don't touch me. I told my sister, okay, go with mom. I'll deal with this bastard. So I talked to him, like, okay, sir. So he taps me on my shoulder. I turn around, and I tell my sister to go back to my mom. So I turn around and said, excuse me, sir, don't talk to me in that way. I said, I'll use the restroom that I would use the restroom. Like, I'm gonna use the restroom that I do belong in the restroom, And then he's like, well, I was like, well, I don't think you should have an opinion. I think you should shut the fuck up. And he was gagged. He was silenced. I silenced him real good. And then and then I walk back. And this guy still's watching. He's from like another aisle, standing there, pretending to look through things, and he's still staring at us like up and down, disgusting. And I'm like, whoa, this bastard, literally a bastard. He was being such a bastard. He was like, I couldn't have a deal. So I already felt uncomfortable for my little sister's sake and my mom's, because, And I was like, I think we should go, like. And it was like, I told my mom, let's go somewhere else. Like, I need to go check something out. Come with me. And so we go out, and we're already done as we're is, and we check out. Luckily, I never saw that man a day in my life. Thank fucking God. But literally, this always happens to me. Like, I swear, I go to guys' restrooms, and every time it's like a stare. It's always like this, like, can we just, like, let people... I don't know. It's a heavy topic for sure to talk about. But that's just how I feel. I don't feel welcomed, And this even happened at my own graduation. I swear to God, I was walking to a men's graduation. It was a bunch of students. It was, like, the student section. So I felt, comfortable around people. And the guy talks to me. He's like, oh, this is for men. I'm like, I know. I'm not dumb. Like, what? Like, literally, people treat me so badly. But, like, it's whatever. Like, it's something I have to deal with. And I learned to just, like, ignore it. Like, the topic like this. Like, the disrespect, the tapping on the back of my shoulder and telling me, go to a restroom where you think you belong. Like, I don't think. I know, honey. I know who I am as a person, and I know where I belong and where I stay, So, yeah. It's kind of short. I'm talking so fast. I swear these. Ooh, I feel like when I talk about these story times, I just like rant. Like I just go crazy and explode because they're so heavy topics. And so yeah, you know what? Y'all be careful. The girls, the gays, the dolls. Be careful when you guys go to the restrooms. Be careful of your surroundings because things like this happen to people. Not just me. Not just the gay people. Not just the trans. Not just everyone. This happens to absolutely everybody. So be careful where you go to the restrooms. Make sure you go with someone you know. Like I said, I went with my little sister, so she was a, what's it called? She was a, not a suspect. She was a, let me think. Oh, I forgot. Let me think. She was a, fuck, what's the word? Anyways, I can't even think of the word. That's how furious I am with this topic. But yeah, this has happened many times. It's gonna continue to happen. But just be careful where you guys go and be safe because bad things happen all the time, not just restrooms. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this little story time. It's cute, it's simple. Enjoyed your Coke. Not sponsored, but it should be. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribe and like and share if you guys want to. My social medias are on the below, so go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post quite some time. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.